Hello, how are you? I want to thank you for showing up and for your love and support. For those of you who are new to this channel, hello and welcome. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. This is intuitive psychic tarot reading and it's a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want something that it's more specific to your situation, you can always book a personal reading with me. All the information that you need is in the description box below. Also, if you want to book energy clearing session, information about this is in the description box as well. This is Padma Tarot channel and this is going to be for the sign of Gemini. It's for the Mercury Retrograde. Yeah, here it is. It starts retrograde on 21st April. It's the first day of Taurus. So it starts retrograde in Taurus and it's going to be retrograde up to the 14th of May. The shadow period afterwards could be going after the end of the May. Okay, so it is going to be a very challenging time. Meaning it's not the usual Mercury retrograde. So yes, it does refer to past people, situations, whatever. Mostly this one, it's happening in the Taurus, which is an earth sign. It will more reflect on the material stuff. So it's going to be something that might have to do with something fundamental in our life, but concerning material. So our career, our finances, home, it's very safety is very important. So if we are feeling safe at our position, at where we work, at our home, even in certain connections here, romantic or otherwise, okay, even friendships or whatever. But it's mostly about the actual the material, the tangible stuff. Okay, it's not so about a romance or even like relationships with people, but of course it could be represented as well, but not in such a big actually percentage as the things that are actually material. Okay, so it does come, I talked about this, it's a little bit different, this Mercury retrograde. It's more about just reflecting, learning the lesson, like if there is something that hasn't been learned, and then moving forward, because it does come on the 20th, the day before. It is this new moon in Aries with a total solar eclipse, a hybrid actually solar eclipse anyway. But the thing is, I did these readings, I talked about this in the new moon and solar eclipse reading, and also at the weekly from 17th to 23rd, not so in Korea, but in a weekly, that is the general reading. So for the people that didn't watch, I do have a playlist on my channel. You can go there and find these readings and watch, because I don't want most of you have watched, so I don't want to repeat myself, but you know what I'm talking about. So it's mostly about the new beginnings, but we are clearing the air, we are getting closures, giving closures, learning lessons, wrapping that so that we can move forward. So that being said, let's see what's going on. Mercury is your ruler, so you are heavily affected. You and Taurus are actually mostly affected with this Mercury retrograde. Virgo is also Mercury's ruler, but mostly you and Taurus are affected with this. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for this Mercury retrograde. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, and you see, I was just thinking about this safety, you see, and as I was thinking about the safety, also be aware, because your thoughts do become reality. You are a magician, you're manifesting. This is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, in this deck though, okay, Six of Pentacles, it's a reciprocity. It could be making things right, even somebody trying to make amends, whatever. It is a Mercury retrograde, although I'm telling you, this one, it's not so about this. In this deck, this is safety. So what did I tell you? Even the Six of Pentacles, literally could be more reflecting to somebody wanting to work things out, somebody actually having some type of reciprocity here with somebody, something that it's equal to you or whatever, but in this deck it's not, you see. So this is how this Mercury retrograde is, you see. It's not the usual one. Why? It's in this deck, this reflects more on safety, feeling safe, feeling protected here. Okay, where we are, it can be at place, at home, at work, or even in connection, although I'm telling you, it's more about something, like really material, you see. Anyway, however, this is just like a milestone here. You will work from here, okay, but you need to feel safe somewhere, okay. And this is what we are going to be working with here through this Mercury retrograde. Why? Because you do have some insecurities, you see. The moon, now this is not feeling safe. And we do have even the Aries here. This is the Emperor, so it's Aries energy. So you see how these energies are always leaking. Now I'm doing the Mercury retrograde. The new moon in Aries is leaking in. Also, when I did the yesterday I did this new moon and solar eclipse readings, the retrograde was leaking in the energy. You see, it's impossible, you know, when you read energy, when you're psychic, it's impossible to just, you know, like cut this out, you see. So it's only natural for this to be showing up. Anyway, I told you it's more about this new moon in Aries with the solar eclipse than it's actually the Mercury retrograde, you see. Because the Mercury retrograde is just to clear what we need to clear so that we can move and go for the new here, because we are manifesting new with this new moon in Aries, and especially with the solar eclipse. This solar eclipse has reflected a lot of, especially our shadows here, what we are fearing, what we are not certain about, what we are maybe doubting in ourselves, you see. It's a lot of shadow work, but reflecting on us. Okay, this is the Aries, it's me, it's I. Anyway, where you feel safe and secure. Now, the thing is, the truth of the matter is, if you don't feel safe and secure inside of you, you won't feel anywhere. So for some of you, this is something that you really are going to be processing and working here. You might be reflecting on the past, because you see, Mercury retrograde doesn't necessarily bring only person or opportunity from the past. It brings the feelings that we had in the past, that we have been facing, our fears, our expectations, our disappointments, whatever. Now you are looking at your soft side, let's say here, this is the feminine aspect here of the moon, okay. It doesn't mean, I mean, it is a softer side anyway, but this is where our emotions are, our hopes, our fears, you know, our psychic here, our, you know, like the shadow side here, whatever. Now, this is what you are looking at, you see, and actually trying to figure out what you need to figure out in order to feel safe, so that we can work towards the 10, because this is the 6 of Pentacles. We are going to 10, but first we need to establish some type of stability here so that we can work from there, because some of you are dealing with some demons from the past, and these demons doesn't have to be in the form of people. It can be fears, it can be emotions, it can be whatever, especially with the moon. You are obviously here manifesting something new, and as I was saying this, here you are, because guys, I'm a psychic, I read energy. This is your new, but look at this now. In order to take control, as this Emperor does, we will need to face our fears, you see, and to strip ourselves naked from anything that is feeling us, making us feel discomfort here, you know. So no doubting yourself, no doubting the situations, no doubting your potential, no doubting anything. And I told you, we started with about what you think about, you bring about. You are a powerful magician, do keep that in mind, okay? So your thoughts do become reality. You have a brilliant mind and a very powerful one, so be aware of it, okay? Now, this is where we are facing what we need to face. Mostly, it's your internal struggle, feelings, you know, disappointments, whatever, so that we can actually move forward without this. Now, for the people that are struggling, because this is a little bit of ritual, you can, around these days, you know, definitely do the cord cutting, the clearing session, whatever you need in order to regain this stability. This is stability now, and this refers to especially home. There is something about your home here, okay? And it could be also career here. It could be if you are especially entrepreneur here, or if you are working from home as well, okay? Or it's a family business or something like that. But even if not, it's like a especially home stability. It's not business if it's your, but also even if it's not, if you're, let's say it's your job, you're working for somebody else, again, your position at this job, you see, just to be more secure about this, like, okay, am I established here? Also, for some of you, this is what you need to process so that you can maybe finally get to certain raise, promotion, whatever this is, okay, depending on what this is, okay. But definitely we are establishing here some type of base, some type of foundation here, some type of stability, security, and taking control over whatever these shadows are here, okay. For a lot of you, this is your internal feelings here that are caused with the past situations, whatever that maybe you have been struggling with for a while. But for some, it could be actual situations coming or people or whatever, but you will have to deal. No, like pushing under the rug, because we need to, strip ourselves here from everything so that we can have this brand new beginning. And this is something that it's actually, especially in this deck, this Ace of Pentacles is a manifestation. It could be usually, but sometimes it's off or whatever. In this deck, it's a powerful manifestation from Ether to 3D. But look at this, because you have the fire, water, and they are here except for the earth element. So it can be any area of your life, whatever, but this is you making it happen. But in order to make it happen, to make this, just the foundation here that you can work then towards the 10, towards the ultimate, you need to strip yourself of all these hidden emotions, bottled up emotions, fears, insecurities, or whatever. Either they're your own, something that is boiling inside of you, or it has been caused maybe with somebody else, from situations from the past that are going to be popping. So it's not necessarily people and situations, it could be our feelings. And for most of you, it looks like this is what's going to be happening here and what are you dealing, because you do have some amazing potential here and some amazing new beginning here. What did I tell you guys? It's exactly what I was talking about, and this is in the center of your reading. So my dear Geminis, you do need to do something about this, okay? Why? This is your usual Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is Gemini energy, okay? And this is where your brilliant mind pulls you in too many directions so that you can't even choose what to do, and what to think. So there you are. It's analyzes, paralyzes, overthinking. It could be fear sometimes. So this is literally work on your chakras. You need to meditate to ground your energy, you see, so that we can even receive the guidance and move forward. You need to process it. We can't be just pushing this, because this is causing you insecurity, instability, discomfort. You don't know even how to go about the situation here for some of you. For some, it's something that, yes, you have this plan, you go for it, and then something just pulls you back. So whatever is this pulling you back, you need to process it, so that no pulling back here. We need to be determined. These are some very determined energies. Look at this too. These are very determined energies, but you need to feel safe. That's why I'm telling you. This is a little bit different, this Mercury retrograde. And it's affecting, I told you, you and Taurus, most of everybody feel of other signs, you see. Okay, let's see. So Gemini, work on it. Okay, there you are. You see? Now you have the Ace of Swords. You see how much guidance and clarity you're getting here. I'm telling you, you're manifesting. It's new. But your Mercury retrograde here for you brings this that you need to process so that we can go after this new manifestation. Because there you are. This is the moon in Aries, new moon in Aries. You're manifesting this. Okay, something, whatever this is that you want. But something from the past is interfering with this. You have even 11. Again, manifestation. You see, and remember we started with your thoughts, like actually become reality in your magician. So there you are. And this is your thoughts. Look at the sword energy here. Now, this is literally guidance. Come on, come on. Let's go. It's time to manifest your dreams. There is a home here, car, whatever. This is like representation with this suitcase of a better job, whatever. So there you are. Whatever is your dream, you can have it here. But we need to face here what we need to face, okay? There you go. For some of you, there could be some type of communication coming in that will definitely, maybe you're even waiting for it, you're expecting this, especially Mercury retrograde. We all expect people, situations to pop up, whatever. And it's making you even feel uncomfortable. Guys, you need to process this. You need to talk so that you can release it. Because if you release it, that's the closure, you see. And then you can finally move forward, because you have amazing potential. So what you need to do, you need to do. But get out of this mental prison here. Work on your energy, clear this, okay? Look at this. It's a closure time. What did I tell you? The world. Let's wrap this. We are going elsewhere. For some of you, it could be literally relocating if you're not feeling safe where you are. There is a home here. For some of you, this is what you're dreaming about. Maybe it could be a better home, but it could be just something that you're not fine where you are. Maybe you need to go into the better neighborhood, whatever. Maybe that it's safer for kids or whatever this is, okay? But there you are. Some of you could be changing country here. You could be changing continents. I don't know. But this is it. Also, it could be a representation of wrapping something, changing completely, job, career, whatever. Somewhere where you feel safe, where you can actually have accomplishment, you see. Depending on what this is, and you will have accomplishment, believe me, this is a lot of accomplishment with the world. This is the last of Major Arcana 21. So you're closing the cycle. This is for your closure, okay? You do have some type of a lucky breakthrough here with the Jupiter. So something here, it's going to be allowed for you, and it does come with, you see, this is the lightning. It comes in the form of, I would say, some type of illumination here. So it could be literally this even, you know, like this solar eclipse, you know, or whatever. This is Five of Wands, so something that was keeping you back. It's some type of blockage here that you were dealing with, okay? This is your opportunity to release it. Now, it could be the cord cutting, literally, especially with the lightning here, but it could be, you know, just clearing your energy or whatever, clearing session, whatever you need here in order to get out of this, okay? This is your opportunity to work through this and once and for all to shut the door to the past. This is judgment here, Scorpio energy. Scorpio, it's all about this transformation here. So the judgment does mean shutting the door to the past, especially in this deck. Sometimes it does mean a reconciliation and people, situations coming from the past. It is the Mercury retrograde. But for you, some of you, it's your emotions coming that you haven't processed here. It doesn't have to be that the same person or situation is knocking at your door. It could be just the emotion, you are remembering something and this is still boiling inside of you. It's time to release it so that we can get going here. You do have places to be, people to see, you see? So this is all about that. And in this deck, it's all about, it's a very spiritual energy and it even represents leaving the old way of living behind. So it's a big major shift happening in your life. But there is work to be done, and it's your choice, okay? It is a final decision, it's yours, you know? We do have a free will, so there you are, guys. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I hope that this was helpful. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, you can like, you can comment, and if you want to book a personal reading or energy clearing session with me, all the information about this is in the description box below. So until next time, bye!